So I'm probably going to lose a lot of subscribers because people are going to think I'm batshit crazy. But I still can't get it through my head that my cat's gone, my beautiful cat Nero. And so today, another day of a feeling of loss and missing him. And I'm trying to make it through this one. And every single day is hard. It's so hard. It's just, my God, where did he go? I mean, he was here one day and just gone the next. And I want my cat back. I find myself actually praying to God and saying, God, please, please just bring my cat home. I just want my cat back, God. Just please, please bring him home. I just want my cat back. I'll do anything, God. I'll give up everything I love. I mean, I'll give you all my worldly possessions. I'll give you everything. I just want my friend back. And this is so hard. And people say, well, he's in a better place. And yeah, that's really nice of you to say. And I really appreciate that. And I know you're trying to be kind and empathetic to me, but that doesn't make it better. What if he's not in a better place? What if my faith is wrong? What if there is no God and there is no little rainbow bridge and my cat isn't in a good place? And that's the part that really gets me. And so right now I'm sitting here and I need to do this. I need to get this off my chest. I guess that helps to heal, helps the stages of grief. And I want my cat back. I just want him back. I just want my little Nero back. And I can't have him. And that is the hardest part. Like the part too that really, really, really gets me is he was fine. And then suddenly he gets like a cat respiratory infection, like a common cold. And of course, these things always happen on the weekend when the vets are closed. And it was a holiday weekend, Mother's Day weekend of all times. And I called and I feel guilt. I feel such a guilt. I called an emergency animal hospital. It was in the middle of the night. And they said, since it's after hours, the fees are much higher. And it would be $350 just for an exam. And we just paid my daughter's college tuition and just paid our taxes. And my husband was like, we really don't have it right now. And then I thought about how selfish I am. And I buy these little things on eBay for 10, 20, $30. And if I didn't spend that money, if I didn't buy these stupid things that I buy and I show you on my unboxing videos, like, would Nero still be here? I think his cold, though, I think logically I know the truth that the little cold he had was just so bad that there was no getting him better. I could have spent $10,000 and Nero still wouldn't be here. He wouldn't be sitting in my kitchen with me. He wouldn't be photobombing me every time I try to do an unboxing video on YouTube. And I have to get it together. I have to tell myself, hey, look, your cat died. You can't have what you want. There's people that have much worse lives. There's people that lost children, their own babies, their own children, their mothers, their fathers, their brothers, their sisters. And I'm crying and it's a cat. And a lot of people tell me, well, it was just a cat. And that is the worst thing that you get from people. They mean well, but they just don't understand. I guess they never ever felt the love of another animal that you connected with, bonded so deeply with. Like that is what happens when you love an animal. You find this connection with them that transcends life and death. And Nero was that for me. Like he was a baby little kitten that I found at an animal, it was a little pet store, like a little mom and pop pet store. And I went in one day because I had a dog and I went to buy my dog food. And on the floor was this little like cage, like a crate filled with kittens. And they were all beating up on Nero. They were bullying him. They wouldn't let him get to the dish. He was trying to eat. And so there was about 8 other kittens knocking him down, pushing him out of the way to get food. And he saw me and he just started mewing and crying. And I asked the lady if I could pick him up. And she said, sure, go ahead and pick him up. And I picked him up and I pet him. And he looked like a scraggly little, skinny little guy. He was tiny. He was only about 6 weeks old, if that. and everybody else was eating and he wasn't, and he was crying in my arms, and I was petting him and holding him. And then I realized I don't need another pet. Well, I really would like another pet, but my husband would be really angry at me. And at this point, this is when I just got home not too long earlier, like probably a couple of weeks earlier from the hospital. I spent 30 days in the burn unit. I'm a burn survivor, and I nearly died. I had multiple blood transfusions, multiple skin graft operations. I spent over 30 days in the burn unit, and I was in a low place. I'm disfigured from this accident, and I wasn't feeling good about me. And I was in that pet store, and Nero just brought joy to my 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 body, my soul. He made me laugh for a moment. He made me forget about what I was through, what I went through. And so I placed him back in the little crate with the other little kitties, and immediately they started beating up on him again. And he started crying. He stood on his hind legs, crying as I walked away from his crate and got further and further away. He was crying. He was calling out for me. I'm not kidding you. Like crying and looking straight at me on his hind legs. And I said to the lady, can I take him, please? And she said, just give me a donation that you can afford. And all I had on me besides what I had for the dog food was probably $25. And I handed over $25, and I felt embarrassed because that's all I had. And I had enough for like a can of cat food for that day. And I walked out of there, and he was in a little box, and I brought him home, and I knew my husband was going to be pissed at me. He was going to be angry because I didn't ask for permission. I just brought him home. And with that, I brought him home, and I hid him for 2 days. And so I got him more food and little litter box, and I hid him, though, in a room that my husband never went into. It was a spare room. And then I said, oh my God, I figured, let me break the ice in a comedic way, a comedic way. And I said, honey, oh my God, there's a rat. There's a rat in this room. And he came running in, and there was Nero, and he started laughing, and he picked little Nero up, who was tiny, and he held him and scratched behind his ears and fell in love with him. And he was so tiny and weak because the other cats wouldn't let him eat, that I bottle fed him for like 2 weeks straight. Around the clock, I bottle fed him. And every day I would put Nero on a scale, and every day that he gained an ounce or half an ounce was a victory. And he grew into this big, beautiful cat that you see here in this picture. Big, beautiful cat with the most soulful, greenish yellow eyes. And now he's gone. And I can't get it through my head. He's gone. He's never coming back. He's just gone. And that is so horrible. It's horrible. I mean, I guess I connected with him on some kind of level because of my injury, and I was feeling bad about myself because of all the disfigurements on my body, and I didn't look the same anymore, and my arms and my body parts were all scarred up from the burns, and he loved me. He didn't care. He didn't think I looked like a monster. He didn't think I was weird looking. He didn't care. He loved me. And he gave me a peace for 12 years. A peace I can't even explain to any of you here. And he brought me such a joy, and now he's gone. And so I'm going to conclude this video with happy memories of Nero. And maybe this will help me to heal. And a lot of you are probably saying, all right, I'm not unsubscribing to this crazy lady. She's nuts. Why can't she just realize her cat's dead and it's not coming back home? But to me, he was so much more than a cat. So I will get through this, but I just need to heal. So thank you for watching this video. And I'm going to show you how Nero used to photobomb my videos when I was showing my antiques. So I'll show you 2 quick videos showing you how much he was a clown. So stay tuned. And here's my kitty cat. That's Nero. Hi, Nero. Are you checking out the ghosts in the box? What are you doing? Oh, you're photobombing my video? All right, you're gonna have to move, pussy. Pussycat. Puss. I call him Puss. That's his nickname. Puss, you're gonna have to go. All right, goodbye, Puss Puss. Go ahead. Take off now. All right. So yeah, Puss Puss likes this box. So I knew he would probably photobomb me. Oh, here he goes again. Hi, Puss Puss. Hi, you stealing the show? Aw, okay. All right, buddy. So yeah, let me turn it around. Puss Puss is here again. What? What do you want? You have to get out of my way, buddy. You have to get out of my way. All right. And here he comes again. What are you doing? All right, kitty. All right, I gotta show him the box. How am I gonna do that if you're putting your tail in my way? So here's the back. I'll show you a close-up of the image. You can see his little shadow. All right, come on, Puss Puss. You gotta leave the box alone. So yeah, this is the box in question. Nero, my cat. Hi, Nero. Come on. Nero loves to photobomb, right? What are you doing, Nero? Huh? What are you doing? Do you like this? Are you gonna eat grass now for YouTube? You like the sculpture too? So once again, thank you for watching another one of my videos. And Nero wants to thank you too, right, Nero? Nero's too busy eating grass. Hey, Nero, say hi. So, if you like my videos, hit subscribe and thumbs up, and I greatly appreciate it. Bye now.